Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent to add my amendment number 2352 to the list of amendments to be voted on under the previous agreement.
Is there objection? Objection is heard.
Mr. President, 3 weeks ago, my colleagues across the aisle tried to pull a fast one on the American people. Behind closed doors, with no public hearings, no public debate, they decided that some of the names of our nation's military bases must be removed, stripped, replaced, erased. And they decided that war memorials to fallen soldiers should come down. I objected to that effort then, and I object to it now. The national defense legislation that we are considering, the legislation that funds our military and protects our citizens, should not be turned into a vehicle for cancel culture. The cancel culture that I think you know what I mean. The cancel culture that is tearing down statues of George Washington and Ulysses S. Grant, Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt now, for heaven's sakes. This cancel movement seeks to divide us, not unite, to erase our history rather than to reckon with it, to turn away from our long and shared struggle to forge a more perfect union, and instead to build an entirely different America on a kind of woke fundamentalism. Mr. President, I'm here to advocate for a better way. All I ask for is a vote on an amendment to have this discussion in public, to have the discussion about renaming our military bases, about the future of these war memorials in public, to conduct open hearings where military families and veterans and the local community can be heard, where we can seek and find common ground together. That's all I'm asking for, and all I'm asking for is a vote on this. But yet, Mr. President, here today on the floor of the United States Senate, I've been told that you can't even have a vote. No vote. We can't even call the roll on this. No, we've just got to swallow it and move on as the woke cancel culture moves on, steamrolling our history and our traditions, and yes, our best traditions as Americans. You know, our military bases are more than walls and fences. They are more than lines on a piece of paper in a 1,000-page bill. Our bases are full of life and history. They're hallowed ground for the soldiers and veterans who have trained and served at them. They enrich local communities with their legacy. They form fond memories and they help relationships endure. They have meaning that transcends any one person or even a place. And that history belongs to all of us. So all of us should debate this together and move forward together. And I'm sorry, Mr. President, that we have been denied an opportunity to do so today. I yield the floor.